Hey, what's going on guys? Welcome back to my Red Dead Redemption 2 news series. So today, Rockstar released 10 new gameplay screenshots across all of their social media pages. I'm going to be pulling them all together and going over all of the new information in today's video, and also covering a bit of fishing. And yes, fishing has been confirmed to exist in Red Dead Redemption 2. So I'll quickly go over these screenshots that have been added. Here we've got our main protagonist, Arthur Morgan, and also Bill Williamson behind him. I believe this is another shot from the same scene we did see in another screenshot. And here we have Arthur Morgan with another very derpy looking horse that has drool coming down its face. I guess that's a cool effect we're going to be getting if we're going to be pushing our horses hard, or maybe if our horses are getting spooked by gunfire here, that's what's going to happen. Here we've got Arthur Morgan on a horse riding through a town, and you can see on the right hand side there's a shop sign that's just been cut off barely at the end there, but that actually says barbershop, so that'll be where we go to get a trim, get our hair cut. And in Red Dead Redemption 2 our hair is actually going to be a whole dynamic system, so your hair will slowly grow through time and you'll have to get that shaved and cut, and it won't be like GTA games where you can go into your barber and walk out with more hair than you went in there with. Next up we have John Marston here, dual wielding the pistols, and as you can see the scars on his face are very prominent and they don't look as fresh as they did in the trailer. They actually had stitches in them in the trailer, so that looked like that had just happened recently. But here it looks like they are somewhat healed, and he actually looks a little bit older here, so maybe this is an indication that, you know, the game will progress through time as we play it, and the characters will maybe age slightly, or perhaps we're playing the game at different sort of time eras as the game progresses. Next up we have a shot with Dutch in the front, and also some of the other members that we're rolling with in Dutch's gang, including Arthur Morgan here. In this picture we get a little look at hunting some deer. I actually thought this was a spear Arthur was holding in this picture, but if you look closely you can actually see it's a bow and arrow, and the arrow is in mid-flight, flying towards this deer. Next up is probably one of the most interesting pictures out of the lot here. We've got Arthur Morgan here, and as you can see from the side of his face, he actually has quite a big beard here, which is another look at the dynamic hair system we're going to have. So if you don't get that, keep that freshly trimmed, this is probably what your face is going to look like. We can also see quite a few different weapons here. There's a couple stored on the horse there. As you can see, one of the rifles actually has a gold plating, so that could be a little look at some of the customization options we'll have on our weapons. In this next screenshot, as you can see, the moon looks absolutely beautiful, shining through that tree. It's actually quite a bright moonlight here, and we get to see the silhouette of Arthur Morgan and another character who I'm not quite sure that is, but it looks like they're just heading up to their camp. In this one, we get a good look at our campsite, and there was actually a very good spot made in the top right-hand corner of this picture. As you can see, there seems to be a child and also a woman sitting behind the child watching him. Some people are speculating this could be Jack Marston and Abigail. Jack Marston obviously being John Marston's son, who in the time setting of this game in 1899, Jack Marston would be 4 years old. So could this be an indication that we will be getting kids or children in Red Dead Redemption 2, or maybe this is just a unique case? But yeah, in the campsite we can also see some fish strung up here, so obviously hunting and fishing is going to be a big part of this game, and we will be able to catch some fish, bring it back to the camp for food, or potentially sell those fish on. And the fishing system was actually leaked a little while ago. I'll show you guys a screenshot of what was actually said. So in that leak they did say there was going to be a deep fishing system where we could choose our baits and get different kind of fish. So it looks like fishing in Red Dead Redemption 2 might be quite an in-depth side activity that we can do. In this next shot we get a bit of a cinematic screenshot at some character that's lying on the floor, just been shot. As you can see, there's some blood stains into the carpet here, and it does look like this game will be very gritty and very gory, just like the last Red Dead Redemption 1, which I know a lot of Red Dead fans were really keen for, to see a lot of that gore coming back. So that was all 10 screenshots that Rockstar released today for Red Dead Redemption 2. If you do enjoy these videos going over all the news, I'd really appreciate if you guys could support the series with leaving a like, and if you're new around here, go ahead and subscribe, because I keep you guys up to date with all of the breaking news and updates. Have a great day guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.